Part 3, the roadmap of your challenge. Imagine this. You've bought into it. You sign up for your challenge. You thought about it and you've decided this is it. Maybe it's 30 days where you're going to nail daily hydration. Or maybe it's a 5K. Or you might decide to complete a half Ironman. Or you're going to climb Everest. It doesn't matter what it is. But you are going to commit to a challenge. And you decide, right, this is it. I'm doing it. Great. So you go to the page for the 5K and you register. You click on and it's done. Now what? Well, first thing I want to say is good for you. Great stuff. Rock and roll. You've already won. You've signed up for something that scares you a little bit, where you feel challenged physically and mentally, and you're not so sure if you might be able to actually succeed in this. But next, the first thing is, who are you going to enlist? Ask around. So you want to find your team. I think that's the first thing of it. And maybe it's like me, my mate Pete, or maybe it's a part of a group in an organization. And that could be online, something like a Purple Patch Fitness, where we have a great online global community to foster that sense of belonging, or it might be a group in person. But get your sense of team. Ask around. Get someone else that's willing to take on the challenge with you. And then from there, you have the destination in mind, which is not the destination of your performance journey. It's just the destination of what success looks like. And from that point, you want to work backwards from your challenge date, and you want to create a plan. Now, quite often, you'll create that plan with your team or your partner in that challenge. And there's lots of resources out there to help you understand a good program. We have coaches that can help you, where you can design the appropriate training program to get you ready for that if it's a physical challenge, but also to help you with the supporting elements around sleep, nutrition, hydration, recovery, and components of that to ensure that you can be consistent and successful on the journey. Now, coaches at Purple Patch can help you with a training program from a walking challenge, a daily hydration challenge, to an Ironman and everything in between. And I promise you that if you want to yield the mindset, the physical readiness, and the sense of accomplishment, the second thing you want to do is broaden your perspective. What tends to happen for most people is they decide to take on a challenge, and let's just make it up, a half marathon, and very quickly, vroom, they become myopic. What training sessions do I need to do to get ready for this half marathon? Physical, training, readiness, run consistently, mileage, hours, and all of that stuff. But if you're going to be successful, the workouts is only 50% of the equation. All of the other supporting habits are absolutely critical. And then the third element, once you've actually built out your roadmap, you've considered what is necessary, perhaps you've worked with a coach to set out the landscape ahead, now you're ready to get going. And if you want to get going, you're listening to this show, I'm assuming that you're time-starved. And so if you're time-starved, we want to ensure that you embrace the central catalyst of your effectiveness. Because you've got a busy life already with lots of competing demands, and now you're adding this challenge. So you need to unlock effectiveness. The first habit and practice that you're going to put in at the start of any week is what we call the Sunday special, where you plan your week out, where you look at all of the non-negotiable components of your work life, all of the commitments around your family, friends, social life, kids, etc., and then you integrate and calendar and commit to the actions that are necessary that week to take you a step on the journey towards your ultimate goal. And that is how you start to unlock adherence and execution. And it's important that that first step is a step from your current starting point. So many people jump ahead too quickly and they try and accelerate to the destination, and that's where things go wrong. It doesn't need to be seismic, it needs to be a step. And so your roadmap is such an important part of the process. Your team, let's call it that, is a critical supporting network. And then getting organized and taking a very small step is the first way to gradually over time build a platform. With that in mind then, you go and get busy doing. And the last words I'll say is, as you navigate the journey, you're going to need to be flexible. You're going to have to pivot. You're going to have to shift your schedule around. You're going to probably have to take care of sick kids or maybe some competing demands at work. And this is all part of building resiliency. It's all a chapter in helping hone a high-performance mindset. And so don't let this challenge consume your thoughts. Don't let you feel like if you are sick or you have to go and travel for work and you feel like you're off course, just get back on course. Because if you can build consistency over time, you're going to feel better and better and better and take little steps, and then you can be successful. And so I finished this today. I hope that I can say to you, congratulations. You're signing up for something outside of your comfort zone. You're already gaining a high-performance mindset trait because you're defining commitment. Now all you need to do is adhere and navigate. And it's going to serve you on this journey, but also journeys ahead. Take the initial step towards transformation. I'll see you next week. Take care.